Hi, this is Thomas the Hermit, and following up on my video, how do you know you are praying to God, we're going to move to a similar topic, which is about being Christ-centered. Now, this entails a large discussion, and I'm going to start off by saying, what is the first commandment? Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and strength. Okay. It is the first commandment because God is supposed to be first. Now, a lot of people might think God is first, but usually God is not first, and usually He's second to what the person wants. So putting God first is not an idea. It is a practice. Am I seeking God's will for my life, or am I seeking what I want? Now, that's a different discussion. I'm not going to go entirely into that. I'm going to move into a second passage of Scripture. The second passage of Scripture is from the Gospels, where Jesus says, "If the eye be single, the body will be filled with light." Okay, it's a very strange passage, and a lot of people misinterpret it. I think the few people that understand this are people who are practiced in contemplative prayer. Because in contemplative prayer, you need to have a single focus. That single focus has to be Christ. Now, this distinguishes the difference between meditation done by Buddhism or Hinduism or by other groups from Christianity. The focus of the mind and the heart for Christianity is Christ. It doesn't matter what you are praying, Christ is the focus of your prayer. This is very, very important because this is where you connect directly with Christ, and this is where you receive God's grace. You do not receive it outside of that. Now, I'm not excluding the intercession of Mother Mary or the saints. All of those are Christo-centered. Every prayer within the church is Christ-centered. Indeed, it has to be, because Christ is the bridge between heaven and earth. And without Him, there is no communication with God. So every prayer, everything that we do within the church is Christo-centered. Now, let me show you in what way, and let me show you how to enhance that, okay? The church has a calendar. The church created this calendar, but the calendar has the effect of helping us to go through the scriptures on a regular basis and helps us to keep our week Christ-centered. We have to go to Mass every Sunday. We have to think about God at least once a week. That's the church's attempt so that we would be Christ-centered. Now, the religious are supposed to pray the divine office. If you're not familiar with the divine office, maybe you should check it out. I have some videos about the divine office. You should check it out because lay people can benefit from these in making their lives more Christ-centered, so that they are praying to Christ all throughout the day, morning, evening, midday, mid-afternoon, at night, in the evening. All these prayers are said by the church. It is about being Christ-centered. Now, what does it mean for me to be Christ-centered? Well, I am Christ-centered throughout the day, so I'm keeping a connection or an inflow of God's grace into my life 24/7. That's the goal of the contemplative lifestyle, to have the infusion of God's grace 24/7. I'm going to say on the side here, I'm going to give you a caution, okay? There's a difference, as I've already tried to point out, between other religious types of meditation and Christ-centered contemplation. They are not the same. I know by experience. I have practiced meditation meditation is not prayer. Now, there's a kind of meditation that is prayer. There's a kind of Christian meditation that is prayer. It's called discursive meditation, but that is a meditation upon teachings or ideas or concepts within our Christian faith. Anyways, I would hope that your prayer and your day is Christ-centered throughout the entire day. That is the contemplative calling. This is Thomas the Hermit. Say a prayer for me. I am praying for you. I'll talk to you later.